Hello and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and today I have with me a species supplemental adventures for Chivalry Sorcery called Goblins, Orcs and Trolls. This is a pretty large supplement, absolutely packed with things for the historically accurate medieval fantasy game, which I keep saying, and I agree that historically accurate and fantasy kind of. But they do go the extra mile to try and be as accurate to whatever references to real history that might be. So it's an interesting game to take a look at and be into. What is this supplement for? Okay, let's take a look first of all at what the production of the supplement is. And this is a soft cover. Is according to the hyper-exhaustive table of content, 162 pages of content in full color, print on demand from DriveThruRPG. So it is what you could expect from them. Pretty good, I have to say. It's perfect bound, as you can see here, with very nice binding. That is what you would expect as well. I like the cover. It's actually pretty cool. I like the forlorn look of this orc or goblin or whatever it is. It just looks very sad. Why is it so sad? I feel sorry for it, and this one looks a little bit more pissed off and annoyed. Oh, poor thing. The back is not badly utilized, but it could be a little tiny bit better design with some copyright credits, a little bit more sophistication to it wouldn't go amiss. But that's what it's meant to do. It tells you what this is all about, and if you were to see this at the store, there will be no doubt what you were getting in your bag when you decide to buy it, and you should. But I don't know how much it costs, because it doesn't say anywhere here, so I have no idea. This would be good to have. Thanks. So, inside, the layout. The layout, it's pretty much the same layout. It's very consistent to the layout of any other book that they have released from Britannia Games, which is alright. That I have nothing against. That's very good, except a few things. But if we take a look, it's two columns. Take a look. It's two columns, very big font, very well separated. I like that a lot. The number of illustrations is fair. It's not one of those mega lavishly illustrated books with an illustration in every page or anything at all like that. And yes, this is my companion Tycho, who wants to be in the video too. And now I just hope he's not going to do anything that you're going to find disgusting. So this book, however, it has something disgusting that he does. It likes to lick this cloth. I don't know why. He's just annoyed like that. No, don't. Look, people are looking at you, Tycho. People are looking at you. They don't want you to do that. Don't do that. Okay? Okay. Are we in agreement? Yes? Okay, good. He rather goes. That's like dogs. Anyway. So, the illustrations are okay in the amount of illustrations that you can find in the book. It's not like enormously lavishly illustrated book. However, Britannia Games keeps doing something that I find incredibly annoying because it makes it very, very hard for me to read, and is that they still blend the illustration with the text. Could you please stop that? Seriously, it's just horrible in places. If we look in here, it makes it hard to read. In here, it's just, I just don't know what to do about this. Please, stop. Stop doing that. There are more places where that happens. And I don't like it. Here, again, all of that. Please, stop. Seriously, please stop. Because everything else looks okay. There are plenty of maps that they have been designed with Dungeon Craft which is all right. It's a very good software, and I like the style of the maps, and it makes the whole thing very clear. It's very easy to use. It's very quick. I don't know, I'm reviewing this book. I'm not Dungeon Craft, but never mind. So that is very good. That means that they can afford to have a lot more cartography rather than having just one big map for the whole of the dungeons or the whatever that you have to visit. You can afford to do a lot more, which is brilliant. If we look in the index, which is something that I pay an awful lot of attention because it's going to tell me what's inside and whether it's going to be worth or not. And Britannia Game makes really hyper-detailed indexes, tables of contents, which I very much like. So we get the introduction, the monstrous beings, medieval orc and goblins, just a couple of pages, fantasy orc and goblins, just one page, and then the demonic ones, and then gobliness. Then we get the fey goblins, chivalry and sorcery ones, goblinoid tribals, culture, lifestyle. Okay, this is character creation. You can play a goblin. This is good. And then we get adventures. We get a very orcish adventure, the Temple of the Hand. Then we get the trolls, historical trolls. Then we get another adventure, a very trollish adventure apparently. Okay. And there is an awful lot of creating a troll character. Wow. This very much follows the same level of detail and complexity that the base game follows, which is enormous. See, enormous. Character creation for chivalry and sorcery can take a while because there are so many skills, so many things you can do. It's so vast and rich. And they follow the same thing here, which is what to be expected. So, do I think this is worth the amount of money, whatever it is? I don't know. This is a review copy that is going to cost, well, I can imagine so. Great cartography, adventures that are very detailed, that even if you don't like the plot, you will be able to change quite easily. Lore on goblins and trolls that you could adapt if you wanted to other games. You know, considering that orcs and goblins have received an awful lot of rap recently, and there's been plenty of controversy about it, the mere fact that they dare publishing this is brilliant. It's audacious, is bold, and is welcome. So I hope that you will take a look at this. Overlook the fact that the layout has that, for me, massive problems of blending images and letters, which is not something I approve of, as you might have heard. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be well worth my time. Thank you so much for being there. Please give me your comments down there in the video notes and the video comments. But until the next time, I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.